I'd buy that for $1.
Next headline is a whole bunch of leaks. There were leaks everywhere from the closed set of James Gunn's Superman movie. And it was hard to get just one picture because there's like 40 different characters in this movie. So we put together collages of the Superman film. Some really neat shots. You've got Mr. Terrific here that he's with, who is a comic accurate character. Like, he looks exactly the way he does.
Oh, they nailed that look.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I'm not terribly familiar with that. I'm kind of a normie when it comes to Superman. I just know like the movies, the animated series. So I hear Mr. Terrific and I'm like, I kind of recognize the name from some of the animated stuff, but
the only animation he was in was Justice League Unlimited.
Exactly.
He was in Arrow.
He was more. Yeah. That's probably long after I tuned out.
Yeah, he was in the later series or seasons of Arrow, but he's a legacy character. The original was named Terry Sloan. He was part of the Justice Society back in the 40s.
Okay.
Oh, was he one of the Carry On characters? Okay.
Yeah, Michael. This one is Michael Holt, the third smartest man in the world. So he's more like a genius than anything.
Okay. So they kind of, when they meshed, I want to say Hank Pym. That's an Arrow where they turned Brandon Routh, his character.
Adam
Palmer. Yeah, when they turned
Ray Palmer.
Turned him into the Atom. That he was kind of a mesh, more or less, of this guy and then Palmer. Then, because I don't remember, his Atom was a lot more like Iron Man. Than
the
Atom that I remember from Justice League.
Yeah, they didn't. They did their own thing with Brandon Routh, but it's fitting that you mentioned Brandon Routh, Kevin, because as we all know, he played Superman in Superman Returns. And when they brought his Superman back in the Arrowverse for Crisis on Infinite Earths, he wore that S shield.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which was the black one from Kingdom Come.
Yeah.
And and in the final episode of that crossover, they did show Routh's Superman flying, and it was red on yellow. So I thought that was fitting, and I love the Kingdom Come emblem.
Yeah, and then they showed it because he was editor-in-chief at that point because Joker killed everybody at the Daily Planet. They actually showed the Alex Ross picture in the background of all the Joker gas coming out of the Daily Planet, and I'm like, oh my god!
Man, I need to play some catch-up on some of this stuff.
That was such a good Easter egg.
Yeah, I really like that. But anyhow, I'm sorry. We've also got Lois Lane here, Sound Guy, which appears with him and Mr. Terrific. A picture of him looking up at probably like the 11th cat stuck up in a tree that day.
Yep.
He's all about the pussy.
What happened? Then we've got pictures of him as Clark Kent, which
not liking the hair.
No, it's been getting a lot of criticism. Is that a good word?
I'm okay with it. When you compare it to him as Superman versus Clark Kent, they actually kind of look like different people in that regard. I mean,
looks like
I'm not a fan of the hairstyle, but I like the opposition it plays.
Sure, it's a lot better than just the hair. Let me put my spit curl back up.
Yep, pretty much.
Or like what they did with Christopher Reeve when he changed the part.
Yeah.
Is that what he did?
He changed the part, yeah. Superman's hair was parted on the opposite side from Clark Kent's.
As one does.
I don't know. This hairpiece looks like you found it at Goodwill.
Yes.
Yeah. I think somebody said the hairstyle is called like the Edward or the broccoli or something like that. Yeah. I'm like, I've never heard of these words before. My mother-in-law is actually a former hairstylist. I should ask her about this.
Huh.
So what do y'all
probably know the Edward?
What are y'all's thoughts on him actually having the S shield on the cape again?
I don't mind it.
It's fine.
No, I'm actually really happy to see that. I haven't seen an S shield on Superman's cape on film, not on television, but not on film since the Superman movie I like to forget, Superman 4.
Yeah.
Oh, rest for peace.
Yeah, where it gets ripped apart and then stolen by Lana Lang, who gets her ass beat. No, I'm sorry, it wasn't.
That
Lana
was number
getting her ass
3.
beat. Yeah,
I was gonna say,
That's
what
right.
movie are you talking about?
Lois kicked somebody else's ass for that cape. That's right.
Mhm.
There you go.
I can't remember who it was, but anyway.
I'm digging Lois's look in this. Though.
Yeah, oh,
I,
yeah.
I think she, the casting choices at first, I'm like, I don't know about this, but so
Mhm.
far, just based on stills, I'm pretty okay with what we're seeing. I really want to see these characters in motion, like an actual trailer, because you can point out all you want about the Superman outfit. I'm not a fan of the collar. I think that's kind of stupid looking. But like any of the other scenes where he's kind of like drinking his coffee, leaning over, and you see all the folds and the ripples in the outfit, he's largely going to have the Superman posing and stature for most of this movie. And anything that's going to be a wrinkle is going to be like CGI'd out. So I'm
Mhm.
not too beat up about that. I just don't know about like all the damn lines on his outfit. Other than that, I kind of dig the look. I'm nitpicking a little bit about the collar and then the overall like grid kind of like super suit he seems to be wearing.
The collar and the lining, I think they were using the suit he wore in the New 52 era.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. Yeah,
and that was one of the worst Superman suits ever.
Gives me that Homelander feel.
well, exactly. I'm
Exactly.
feeling
Just
like
needs it on the
full-on
shoulders.
Homelander here, yo.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm a little bummed about is we haven't seen Nathan Fillion as Green Lantern yet, as Guy Gardner.
Oh, is that who?
Yeah,
Is that what he's doing? Okay, I
Yeah,
knew he
he's-
was going to
he's-
be in this movie.
yeah,
so.
he is one of the Green Lanterns, the one who is a complete fucking asshole.
Mhm.
The
Well,
one
that
who
fits.
Batman punched out once. It was brilliant.
And everyone laughed.
Oh, yeah. One of the best panels in all of comics.
Even my wife was like, "Oh, they're putting Guy Gardner in this fucking movie." I'm like, "Yeah, but I don't know who's playing him." And she's like, "God, I hope it's." She didn't even care. She hears about Nathan Fillion, she might be like, "I don't know if it was Ryan Reynolds, maybe."
Oh, no.
Because something bad is going to happen to him inevitably. You
Mhm.
just
Yeah.
know he's
Mhm.
going to
He
be
usually
a
does in the
douche.
comics.
Yeah, like Guy's a twat all
Yeah.
the time. Like, nobody likes him. I want to say he's probably right up there with Hawkeye as far as being an unliked character in comics.
No
Yep.
kidding.
Oh, yeah.
So
Now, I had a quick question. Who's the blonde character? Now, I've heard
Yeah.
some streams kind of talk about her like super briefly, and by the time I kind of was paying attention, I'm like, who the hell did they say she was? I mean, she looks great, but I don't know who that character is.
that is Kat Grant.
Ah,
Okay.
Mm.
She is a reporter with the Daily Planet. Is she a reporter or is she Perry's assistant?
I want to say she's a reporter.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Okay.
Let me see here.
Thank you.
Who is the actress? I don't know.
Oh, that's
You look
okay.
like
She
that.
looks
Again,
great.
there's 40 people in here. That is Michaela.
Tell
Hoover.
us in the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, where are you guys? Oh, there you
They're there. They're there.
are. They're there. Anywho's, and then we've got Jimmy Olsen down on the lower left-hand corner.
Jimmy looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, and I didn't get a shot of it, and there's two others that I didn't get a shot of, but it made me want to ask you guys a question with all the talk that we've been doing about this suit, and that it is kind of the hybrid of the original plus the new 52. What is your guys' favorite Superman suit so far?
Let me preface that by saying they're missing one.
Mm.
Dean Cain Superman, motherfucker.
Yeah. That's what I was looking for.
I said this on Twitter to the guy who originally posted that. I'm like, you got everybody listed, but you're missing one.
They're missing three. They're missing I can't
George
think of
Reeves.
Yep,
George Reeves,
George Reeves.
the guy just before George Reeves. Dean Cain. I'm sorry, I can't think of the gentleman's name, but the guy that played Superboy in the 80s. And
Which one? There were two. The character got recast.
Yes, because of, was it drugs or was it an accident related to drugs?
I'm not sure which.
Right on, Eric. Good choice.
I don't recall. I'm going with 78 personally. I like
Same.
2006, but I really liked Brandon Routh's Kingdom Come suit.
Oh,
that
yeah.
one
Yeah,
I really liked a
that
lot.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Now,
You say
Brandon
that, and I'm
Routh's-
like, okay, yeah.
Brandon Routh's 2006 suit was reused briefly in the series finale of Smallville,
Yep.
Yes.
but it was
right.
only when Clark ripped the shirt open. He never fully. Tom Welling just did not want to fully wear that
Yeah.
suit. But
Right.
Yeah.
no, I'm with you, Kevin. I'm going with 78.
It feels right. It always
does.
did. And George might be like the very like tie for me there. I'm not sure. So I'm such a mark for George Reeves.
I'm gonna go 78 in 2013, with the 2021 not too far behind. I don't like Brandon Routh's one, and I'm kind of still iffy on the 2025 till we see it in action. The rest of these I've seen them all. 2021, I mean, it looks fine, but it's not really grabbing me.
It's too padded.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, and I thought Henry looked fucking outstanding in his goddamn suit. So
Yeah, that's where I'm at too. 78 will always be my favorite, but 2013 looked amazing. Henry did
liked-
amazing job.
For Henry Cavill, I liked the black suit from
Yeah.
Justice League,
from
Zack
Justice
Snyder.
League. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, from Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Now
I
need to
actually
go see
kind of
that
like
again.
Zack Snyder's Justice League. It's kind of funny. I hate Joss Whedon's version of it.
Yeah.
There were so many reshoots on that.
That was wild.
And
mean,
so many more reasons not to like the re-edited version. Like
The mustache.
Oh God, Mustache Gate.
Yep.
He looked fine, and when Zack Snyder restored a lot of that for his cut, they spent way too much money doing that, but it ended up being a better movie, and it looked good. I mean, still a very long fucking movie, but
it was okay longer. It was better.
oh yeah, I'm not
I think
complaining,
so.
but it was still probably. If you're gonna put that in the fucking theaters, you're talking like nearly like 3.5 fucking hours for a superhero movie.
Yeah.
You'd start tapping out at 2 hours and 45 minutes with the Avengers movie. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
Maybe they
but
were thinking we sat and watched
We
Lord of
had
the Rings
Batman.
for about that much.
I mean, I won't lie. I still would have gone to the theater for Zack Snyder's Justice League if they had bothered to even think about putting it in the goddamn theater. I would have sat there, but for most people, that's not okay. The 3.5 hour superhero movie, nobody gonna sit for that. Besides, Zack Snyder's like in his own world right now, working on all of his Rebel Moons.
he's been in his own world since Watchmen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Watchmen was dope. That was fun.
It was a good movie.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I
Rebel
did.
TV
I know.
show.
I know most people that really liked the book didn't like the movie, but golly, I like both. Thought they were both
Yeah.
fun. Fun.
Exactly.
No, I liked your question about like which of those suits worked, and it's just you line up all of the Supermen from live action form and give it a proper assessment, because then it's a fun discussion with everybody. I mean, we just had Eric talk about like in our YouTube chat that the 2013 one was pretty fun, and I mean, put a comment down below, or if you're catching this on a delay, we'd love to hear about what you think about which outfits you like too. So hit that down below. And also hit that like button, everybody.
I'm gonna have to make it my goddamn self, and I was trying not to.